Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Chad. We're back here in the HQ over on World War II. Dude, I spent basically all yesterday just spamming, just watching gameplays just over and over and over again. I'm watching fucking creators I've never watched before in my goddamn life. I was watching Spanish creators and shit. Incredible. The last time I was on here, I ended up unlocking the gold camo. You can barely even see it. Jeez, that is really disappointing. But this time around, after watching all of that gameplay and everything on Vanguard, I really don't want to play anything but Vanguard. I'm super excited for the, the test this weekend and stuff. I'm gonna play the shit out of it. I've been seeing that, like, the progression and the amount of levels that I have seen on all these weapons. I was watching Scope stream, I was watching Swag, I was watching a ton of other people. And the grind just seems like it's going to be really long, because I've seen already on like 3 or 4 different weapons that it's going up to 70. It's a possibility that actually every single one of them could be level 70. I have no confirmation of any of that or anything. By the way, we're closing in on 5 million subscribers, so if you're new here, you can subscribe. I upload basically every single day. I'm definitely going to be spamming as soon as Vanguard comes out. Also, there's stuff with the, Battlefield, Halo. There's also the new Dark Pictures game where I'm probably going to double upload that or whatever. I'll see what I'm going to do with that. I usually end up single uploading them after a while because they always end up generating a ridiculous amount of hype, so I just let them go. All the things that look promising in the game, right? Everything that looks really great to me, I'm hoping not too much is going to change. Just from the sounds of everything, they talk about the Blitz mode, which basically just turns up. It's basically just turns ground war on for every single map in the game. It does scale, I think. I think really, really small maps can't have up to 48, but I'm pretty sure the biggest of the biggest Blitz maps, I'm pretty sure the biggest of the biggest we go is 24 versus 24. It could be more than that, but I don't think so. Like, is it possible to do hardcore Blitz? Also, is there shipment in the game? And what is the Blitz shipment version of it then? What would the numbers be? 10v10? 20 players total in a small map like that? I would think scaling-wise, right? I don't know exactly how the scaling works, but if they do have a small map on there, by the way, they also... Oh, there's just so much. There's just so much. Look back, Castle and Dome from World at War. A lot of you guys didn't even play that game, so you don't even know what you're missing. But those are great maps. And oh man, I bet Castle looks incredible. Because I love the look of Castle back then. And that was like 720p, you know what I'm saying? So, but the one thing that I wanted to show you, I probably have a title about it or something, was I didn't realize that this was a camo. But as you can see, when I started thinking about all the camos that they could potentially have in this game for actually grinding, because it looks like it's a very deep grind. It seems like there is going to be an immense amount of leveling, an incredible amount of attachments for every single weapon. So I imagine there's a lot of depth, which possibly could mean we have a lot more customization. So the challenges here, you can see that, we got the regular things, and you guys saw me end up, unlock gold for the Car 98, for example, like a couple days ago. And it was just simple challenges, get total kills, then it was like get hipfire kills, then 5 kill streaks, double kills, very, very simple things. And there's not a ton of them. One really great thing about this game is that when you ended up unlocking the mastery camo, you kind of ended up getting upgraded versions of that mastery camo. For example, at level 56 master prestige, you get Bengal beige. Then when you hit 200, you get dangerous sterling. 400 it goes on and on all the way up to level 1000. So when you saw somebody with royalty tiger, they're a loser. It's great. This camo right here, this is Ruby. Ruby was under this tab right here, Blitzkrieg. So on this game, you could unlock them through collections and things like that. So basically, you could just scroll over to whatever it is on here, look for whatever collection it's in, and then just go and unlock it. Now, this whole system, I don't give a fuck about this whole system and how you unlock it. I prefer it to be like a legitimate grind to unlock these camos. But I would actually like to see the Ruby camo return. We always had like a very difficult time, it seemed, trying to get away from the whole like platinum, bronze, gold kind of deal. And it's not that we want to get away from it entirely or anything, but why not add even more? You know what I mean? That blitz mode and the combat pacing system, that, dude, leave it up to Sledgehammer fucking games. Watch, I'm loving Sledgehammer right now, but watch, a month into this shit, I already know someone's gonna clip it. They're gonna clip this part right here, and then the one day that I have that mental breakdown after I spent like fucking months on this shit, they're gonna clip it, mash it together like, who? The internet makes it so hard, man. It's great. I mean, not like I can move anyway. What happened? No, it's a cool camo though. I mean, shit. Apparently there's like Operator XP, Battle Pass XP. There's like 5 different types of XP in this shit. It's gonna be so... Ooh. I'm excited to get in there, but I know as soon as I get in there and I realize how deep this grind really, it's like getting a giant slice of cake. You go, oh shit, that looks delicious. You go and take a bite of it. You're like, oh yeah, I could eat this all night. But then you're eating it, right? More and more and more. And then you just start slowing down a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe not after the first slice, but then you start thinking, yeah, I don't really need a second slice. But the way that this grind works is basically, if I were to be eating that slice, except it's not just a slice of the cake, it's an entire wedding cake. And the entire party is standing behind me, cheering me on to finish it. So I just must. And it looks great. It stands out. I don't even have it on a Mark II weapon, and it's like kind of scuffed or whatever because of that, and it still looks good. I just don't know what happens to the aim on this thing. It's like the aim assist is there, and then it's not, and then my sensitivity is there, and then it's not. I don't get it. I don't get it. It feels uncontrollable. Yeah, we lost, dude. The Ruby camo couldn't get us out of that one. Man, those guys are real World War II gods. Better watch out for these guys over on Vanguard. Y'all camped and still lost. Yeah, it's literally shipment. He went 4 and 6. You weren't even in the same game as us. Even if the grind is insanely long, insanely deep, if it ends up being this thing where it takes months to actually complete and isn't something where like, say like a Warzone streamer is gonna take, you know, a month and a half to go and actually do this shit. It's not the same as sitting down to do Dark Aether for, you know, a week or two. Even then, you have to kind of sit there and worry because those people sat there and grinded for Dark Aether and they still don't have it. And it's been like 10 months, maybe more. From the sounds of this blitz mode, even if skill-based matchmaking is there, blah, 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 this sounds like, I'm wondering, okay, here's a question. What about the hardcore modes? Is there hardcore blitz? That sounds fucking horrible. I want to play it. Can I get hardcore? Okay, so if there's shipment, for example, can I get blitz shipment? And if that's the case, can I take it a step further? Can I get hardcore blitz shipment? Being completely serious too, it's a genuine question. If anybody can clip that and ask anybody that, I would love to get an answer. There is blitz hardcore, right? Obviously, we're not talking about beta. I mean, in the full game, will there be a hardcore blitz? There should be, right? Or are you gonna do something weird to the hardcore mode? Dude, my teammate just laid there. This is not real. I can't hit a single bullet. My aim assist just appears and disappears. Fucking horrible. It sounds like complete nightmare fuel, but if I can actually spawn in on this shipment map, you know, at least 20 players in it, hardcore, I will literally, yes, I will do this for months. I don't give a fuck. I can get it down to a T to where I'm getting like a gun a day. And the longer you wait, the worse it's gonna be too, because they're gonna add more guns. It's also a nice big possibility that I'll go through all of that grinding. It'll take a really long time, but also next to how deep and long that grind is, there are gonna be multiple things that just don't track or work to begin with. This game, for example, I think there was a problem tracking Chrome, wasn't there? Yeah, all right, man, you guys win. I'm happy you got all 3 flags. What the fuck? Good luck on World War II, man. Holy shit. Vanguard looks great, though. I am insanely excited for this grind, and once this beta hits, I'm gonna try to get as much of a feel for the game as I possibly can. I can't truly experience the game until the next beta that lets me actually play it on PC. PC is where it's the true experience. Even on PS5 and all this shit about field of view and all that. I want the PC experience so badly. I just want something to do.